Now let's take a look at what else is making news across the world. This is Gravitas Global Headlines.
Burkina Faso began 3 days of mourning after 79 people died in one of the bloodiest massacres in a nearly 7-year-old insurgency by suspected terrorists. Israel Prime Minister Naftali Bennett has warned that his fragile coalition faces a complete collapse after reports that a lawmaker from his right-wing party said he was no longer part of the government. The European Union has threatened legal action against Britain after the UK government on Monday introduced a legislation proposing a unilateral overhaul to the post-Brexit trade deal with Northern Ireland. Indigenous protesters in Ecuador blocked roads to demand a fuel price cut amid rising inflation, unemployment and poverty in the country. In at least 10 of Ecuador's 24 provinces, roads were blocked with burning tires and barricades. Access to the capital was partly cut off. In the south of Mexico, migrants protested outside an immigration station, demanding safe passage that will allow them to move through the country and continue their journey to the United States. A sandstorm swept through parts of Iraq. Police officers were seen controlling traffic as visibility was reduced in Baghdad city. Airports, including that of Baghdad and Najaf, were temporarily closed. America's iconic Yellowstone National Park closed for the first time in 34 years after record floods triggered by heavy rain and a glacier melt destroyed roads and bridges. The world's biggest boy band, BTS, have announced they are going on a hiatus to focus on their solo careers. The 7 K-pop stars also bid a tearful farewell to their fans, called The Army, at a dinner that was streamed live. The media streaming rights for the cash-rich Indian Premier League have been sold for a combined fee of $6.2 billion. Disney's Star has retained the television rights for the Indian subcontinent for the 2023-27 cycle in a deal worth $3.2 billion, while the digital rights have gone to Reliance's Viacom 18 for $3.05 billion. Holders France have been knocked out of the UEFA Nations League after a 1-0 defeat to Croatia. Luka Modric scored the only goal of the game in the 5th minute. France are bottom of their group with just 2 points from 4 games, which means they cannot reach next year's finals.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.